Marlene here. I want to share my 1950s Christmas memories. Life in the 50s, so sweet. And these are the things I remember during Christmas time. We would try to stay awake, looking out the window to see if we could catch a glimpse of Santa and his reindeers. Mom would take us to Woolworths, do a little shopping, and maybe we would get a chance to see Santa and sit on his lap and tell him what we wanted for Christmas. Of course, we'd forget, and we'd have to come home and write a letter to Santa Claus.
So you better write your letter now and mail it right away, because he's getting ready with his reindeers and his sleighs.
Our Christmas trees were beautifully decorated. We put it right in front of the window so all the neighbors could see. And we used these beautiful ornaments called shiny brights. Mom and I would sit at the kitchen table and cut out paper snowflakes, and we would put them in the window. They eventually fell off because the Scotch tape just didn't work. Mom loved hanging tinsel or icicles on the tree, and it seems like it took her hours to finish it up. I remember the school kids would come home with paper chains made out of red and green construction paper. Well, if you didn't have a chimney for Santa to come down, no worries. Mom and Dad would buy us a cardboard chimney to set in the corner next to the tree. And what favorites did your mom or grandma bake for the holidays? I loved Christmas divinity, old-fashioned fudge, iced sugar cookies, and don't forget to put some cookies out for Santa. By the way, do you remember that old-fashioned hard candy Mom used to sit out? We wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. And the ribbon candy, well, Mom loved putting it in a candy jar, setting it down on the table just to look pretty. One of our family highlights was to drive around our neighborhood looking to see how all of our neighbors have decorated their homes for Christmas. Do you still mail out Christmas cards? Oh, my mom loved them. She would send them out to all of our friends and family, and the ones received, she would hang up on the kitchen door. We loved going through that Sears Christmas book. We could literally sit for hours skimming all the pages, deciding which toys we want. My dad always wanted to watch It's a Wonderful Life with Donna Reed and Jimmy Stewart. It was one of his favorites. And then, of course, there was Scrooge. Now, Scrooge actually scared me a little bit.
Humbug!
Well, I must have been a very good little girl, because I received a lot of presents, and these are some of my favorites. Rock-a-bye Your Baby, the new Viewmaster, and who remembers Woolly Willie? Lincoln Logs, another favorite. And I got a vacuum just like Mom's. The Walking Dolls. And Play-Doh was brand new. Who got a Slinky? And if you were lucky, a beautiful new dollhouse. or a scooter. Hula hoops had just come out. A baby Tiny Tears, and everyone had Raggedy Ann. This stuffed monkey holding a little banana was my favorite, and I had a pair of these dolls. When you laid them down, their eyes would close. Roller skates you tightened with a key. And Mr. Potato Head used a real potato, and Barbie makes her debut. We all had cowboy cap guns, and who didn't like a good game of tiddlywinks? Another favorite, my little piano. It really worked. First thing Christmas morning, we would always run for our stockings. It always had an apple, an orange, a book of lifesaver candies, and some little chocolate Santas, and if we were lucky, a little Santa toy. And this is what our living room looked like after we opened all of our gifts. Later, Mom made a beautiful Christmas dinner with all our aunts, uncles, and cousins, Grandma and Grandpa, and she put on her prettiest apron and her best Christmas tablecloth. It was a wonderful day, and by the end of the evening, we were all so tired. Time to go to bed. Thank you, Santa Claus. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Merry Christmas.